Hello everyone, I'm Captain Shar. I am mostly a retro gamer. Sometimes I do reaction content. This is one of those times where we're reacting to the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase, which dropped earlier today. I'm not expecting much, so let's see what that is. Let's see what it's about. I did click play, did I? No, I didn't. Ugh. I missed an old direct startup thing because it was much faster. What is this?
Deep in space, a research station was suddenly struck by a cosmic storm. 15 years later, its survivors are living peacefully. But
Interesting.
the threat of another cosmic storm is coming up fast.
I'm sorry, but just the fact that it looks like old 80s anime already has me intrigued.
Maki and Omura, two young explorers,
So-
must now brave galactic
If it
dangers
has look
and
gameplay-wise-
save all that's left of their home. Teamwork is key in this two-player co-op adventure.
Neat.
You'll need a few tools to survive. The scrap hook grabs and moves platforms so you can carve a path forward.
Interesting that
The liquid launcher blasts water to activate mechanisms,
so it's basically It Takes Two again.
and cool down scorching surfaces. And the
Don't get me wrong, I'm sure people are gonna love this. Like, I just don't really have too many people to play video games with.
beam cannon fires a stream of super hot heat to destroy obstacles,
I like the
open
art style.
doors, and more. Use the tools together, and you might discover unexpected solutions to puzzles. While exploring, you can encounter
Hey,
strange life
capybara.
forms, or opt for a detour and take a little travel break. With GameShare, two players can adventure together locally or online if one person has the game.
I didn't know you could do that online.
Can these two brave explorers save their home?
Maybe.
Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this summer.
Interesting.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase.
Yeah, we kind of got that
In
gist.
this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems.
All right, what do you got?
just saw was Orbitals, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. We hope you're looking forward to this intergalactic co-op puzzle adventure.
It does look good.
Okay,
Don't get me wrong.
let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Also good Battle Switch 2. The hell's this? Not actual gameplay footage.
In the waters of Issei Bay, on an island where legends of mermaids have been passed down, a tale of mysteries and curses stirs. The latest Paranormasight mystery adventure is coming to the
I
Nintendo
don't
Switch
remember this
system.
series at all.
The story follows Yuza Minakuchi,
Ooh.
a boy who works as a pearl diver.
I'm sorry, but those the outlines on him, like the ghost outline of him, kind of.
One day, while gathering on the seafloor, he encounters another version of himself.
Is he possessed by himself?
This phenomenon is just the beginning. Soon,
Yeah, it's like a
other
purplish
strange
out-
incidents begin to
Read
plague
that.
the island. A girl with no memories,
Of course.
strangers searching for treasure, and a housewife investigating victims of
This just sounds like every normal. This just sounds like a normal anime now at this point.
drowning. Speaking to those involved is a natural part
Huh.
of the investigation. but you'll also need to search deep within the waters of Issei Bay. As each of their motives intertwine, the story connects to the mermaid legend told centuries ago.
Okay.
Paranormasight, The Mermaid's Curse,
Oh, Square
launches
Enix.
on Nintendo Switch February 19th. Pre-orders begin later
Although,
today.
to be fair, hey, it's a Square Enix thing where the characters aren't chibified. So I will give it that.
On Nintendo eShop. Battle for World Glory.
What are these?
A new Captain Tsubasa game is kicking its way onto Nintendo Switch. Choose from a roster of over 110 characters, representing 22 teams. Score
Again.
with powerful shots from the...
I like that we're finally at a point with technology where we can make the games look like the animes and stuff, like, completely. Whereas I remember back in the day being on, like, GameCube and PS2, I'm like, yep, this is the anime game, it ain't gonna get better than this. And it was just basically cel-shaded.
original work, as
Like
well as
basic
newly
cell
added
shading.
special moves that give passes, blocks, dribbles, and tackles a boost. Go on the offensive against elite competitors as you aim for victory. Gear up for sensational soccer action. When Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters launches on the Nintendo Switch system this year.
Not for me, but again, I do like the art
Next
style.
up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
A life or death fight for survival begins.
What's this?
It was a normal day
Tokyo
until a
Scramble.
cave-in befell the city of Tokyo. As the dust settles,
Tokyo
our
can't catch a break.
protagonist Anne discovers an underground world deep below the metropolis.
Okay.
But she's not alone.
Of course not.
Creatures called Xeno populate the unknown expanse.
That's a dinosaur. That is a flat-out dinosaur.
If you're found by a Xeno,
Is this because Capcom wouldn't give us Dino Crisis, so that other people are just like, you know what, fine, we'll make our own Dino Crisis.
it's game over.
Sure as heck seems like
Fighting is
that
not
kind
an
of
option. So quick thinking and decision making are vital
Interesting.
to your survival. Analyze their patterns
So it's one
and
of those
find the
games.
best route to make your escape.
So it's one of these games like Amnesia and the hell's that game called? Outlast. I can see this doing well for some streamers. Like some people playing it.
Activate traps in each area to lure and ensnare any stalking Xeno. And by using GameShare, up to 4 players can share controls,
Oh,
including
God.
Anne's movement and camera adjustments.
This game was made for crowd control, essentially. That sounds like if it comes to PC.
Whether locally or online, coordinating with your friends is key to making it out alive.
Yeah, that could. If this comes to
Survive.
PC with crowd control, basically, it would definitely will be one of those games that I could see some streamers doing.
The subterranean depths in
Even without the crowd control
Tokyo
part.
Scramble, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, February 11th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Awaken your Viking spirit.
Nah, I'm good.
Battle, build, and conquer in this massive survival game. How you go about it is
Okay, I do feel like we're at a point where there's too many survival games. Like, this looks kind of murky as heck, not gonna lie, at the moment. But I do feel like we're in a market of too many survival games, and now you're seeing a bunch pop up and a bunch of them just die too.
entirely up to you. You could start by gathering materials around the woods. Fashion a bow and arrows to hunt wildlife and prepare meals. With an axe, you can chop trees to build a house.
Well, you
Yikes,
kinda do that.
don't get hit by falling trees. Build pillars,
That was janky.
install beams, construct walls. make the roof.
This is like a okay. This almost the building system in this is almost like a more complicated version of the Forest building system. I'm sorry, but the Forest kind of did it right the first time out.
And even add a fireplace. Now you're safe, even from the cold. Wait, is this ventilated? Don't forget the chimney too.
Okay, that's kind of
By
funny.
upgrading your crafting stations, you can make items of higher quality. And once you've built a ship, set sail on the high seas to reach new lands and create even more strongholds. Plus, up to 10 players online can explore this vast world together. Now, go forth and survive in Valheim, launching on Nintendo Switch 2.
I mean, it's interesting, but I mean, it all depends on how good the gameplay actually is. That gameplay looked kind of rough.
This year,
It didn't seem to have any flow to it.
find your way forward in these games.
Okay, what do we got?
Return to the kingdom of Hallownest and fight back the infection
I
in
thought
this
this was already-
upgraded modern classic. Dodge, dash, and slash through this 2D action adventure platformer, now with enhanced visuals and improved frame rates on Nintendo Switch 2. Equip charms to enhance your abilities and deal magic damage
I never
using
played the first
upgradable
one,
spells
so this means
while
nothing to me.
exploring the vast, interconnected map. Descend into a world of insects and heroes when Hollow Knight Nintendo Switch 2 Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
I kind of wish these games that were on Switch 1 and Switch 2, you could just pop Switch 1 game in and it would automatically get the version, like the enhancements. I get why they're doing the Switch 2 versions, is to try to wean people off right now of the Switch 1. Because the Switch 1's basically done, it's done and run more or less. I just wish, though, you could pop these games in, and it'd be like the same thing when you pop the expansion pack in your N64. Like, yeah, the games didn't technically benefit. Some games didn't benefit from it, and some games did, and it was just undocumented.
Later today, Nintendo Switch 2 players who have Hollow Knight on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition for free with the upgrade pack. eFootball, reborn from Pro Evolution Soccer, is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Man,
Build out your club,
Don't count
sign
all.
legendary players, and compete in tournaments around the globe in World Tour mode.
Not
Join
interested.
an exciting competition where national teams face off every 4 years in the International Cup Tournament. Or play with friends locally or online to prove who's at the top of their
Yeah.
game. Experience the excitement of
okay,
soccer.
besides the Mario sports games that actually change up every damn game, these realistic sports games I don't get. Because it's the same thing over and over again.
And aim to be the best in the world when eFootball Kickoff launches on Nintendo
Nah.
Switch 2 this summer.
Is it because Can I Be
Travel through 4 ages in a
Another
brand
one?
new HD 2D action RPG. Explore the age of safekeeping, the hero Elliot's own time. The age
The problem with Square stuff now, like all this stuff, I find it's overpriced. Like, I wanted to play Project Octopath and all that, but the fact that the game always, even now the game is still at $90, has kept me away from even touching it or even being remotely interested, really. Like, yeah, I get it. Now games could drop into like $100, and it's just like, well, this game I'm actually gonna play and actually enjoy. Whereas some of the other games, I'm not willing to take the risk. I can't even talk anymore.
of Reconstruction, when humans nearly went extinct. The Age of Magic, a time when spells flourished.
Like, this looks
And
like
the Age of Budding, the birth of human civilization. In each age, the scenery and citizens of Elliot's hometown will change. You can also obtain some weapons and magic unique to certain time periods. A story spanning time will soon begin.
this definitely would have been a cool game if it came out back in the day on like actual PlayStation 1 or Super Nintendo. Because I get it, they're trying to recapture that look and feel. from Final
The
Fantasy
Adventures
VI.
of Elliot, The Millennium Tales, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, June 18th.
I just want Square to actually make Final Fantasy VI at this point as a real game. Like,
Have a blast with Super
wow.
Bomberman games from the Super NES era.
huh.
Play the first Super Bomberman through to the culmination of the series,
I've never played a
Super
Bomberman,
Bomberman 5, including titles previously unreleased worldwide. The Famicom versions of Bomberman and
Oh, wow.
Bomberman 2 are also included.
Ooh.
Plus, there's a brand new Boss Rush mode, as well as Game Share support. Super Bomberman Collection launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later today.
Good for it.
The unknown journey continues.
Is this the second part now?
The second entry in the Final Fantasy VII Remake series is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Well, we knew that.
He's alive.
In pursuit of his arch nemesis Sephiroth, Cloud Strife and his comrades escape the city of Midgar and embark on a journey across the vast world. Traverse the planet on chocobos, wheelies, in a buggy, or other modes of transportation. Team up with allies in battles, blending action and strategy. If you'd like to focus on the story, there's also a boost function to make combat easier.
That's good to
You'll also find
That's good to know that they added basically if you just want to play these games for the story, you can. Like, I respect that because there's gonna be people out there who just want the story, and there's gonna be people out there who want to be hard asses and play like.
various activities
grind.
scattered across the world, allowing you to take a break from the
Oh
action.
yeah, I forgot about all the mini games.
And as you interact with your allies, their affinity toward you will grow and impact
I forgot this game had basically Fallout 4 dialogue tree.
how the story unfolds. What fate awaits Cloud and his crew in their pursuit of Sephiroth?
Well, you know.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Now I wonder if that's gonna be have a physical release or not, because I hope it gets physical releases. What's this?
Vitals stable. Awakening subject. Hugh Williams.
While
I
investigating
have no
a
idea what the
lunar
hell this
research
is.
station, an injury befalls spacefarer Hugh Williams.
It's a
With
fancy
him
looking
is
suit.
Diana, an android called a Pragmata.
There you are. All better.
That's a cursed face. That is such a Resident Evil baby / Rose face.
Classified as unauthorized intruders, the two are targeted by the station AI, which sends enemy bots after them.
Well, that's Capcom for you. Basically Resident Evil in space. Hold on, wait. The background, if I just noticed that, to the left here, when the scene changes over, you'll see the wall texture pop in. I know, silly me. Yep. But I mean, that's expected when the game's not even finished yet. Yeah, this is basically Resident Evil in
These
space.
bots have near impenetrable armor,
I think I can help.
but with Diana's hacking skills, you can break down their defenses.
Initiating hack.
What the heck was that?
By
That was
moving the
terrible voice
cursor through
actor.
panels toward the green
acting.
goal, you can hack the enemy bots.
There's no time to explain. Shoot now.
Once their weak points are exposed, fire away.
I hacked it.
Depending on the nodes you pass through, you can modify the damage and effects of a hack.
I don't know how I feel
Each
about that.
split-second decision can change the outcome of battle.
So, this is basically Resident Evil Revelations 2 in space.
Energy levels.
What truths will the two find in this AI-controlled lunar station?
So it's not one of your bot buddies?
Overdrive protocol. Initiate.
Yeah, I'm not huge on the child voice acting because children.
Yeah, baby. We did it.
Don't get happy.
This is how we say good job.
And what will Diana learn on this journey?
Well, clearly the kid probably has to die.
Pragmata.
I'm not saying that to be harsh. I'm just saying that's typically how these stories play out. Either the main character for Capcom dies or the kid dies. It's been like a running theme I've noticed lately with them.
Launches on Nintendo Switch 2, April
And judging from the somber
24th.
music.
A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. We hope you're looking forward to fast-paced combat and exploration with a unique combination of hacking and shooting.
Yeah, I've played
Let's
Bioshock
continue
already.
with-
I've played Bioshock already, Nintendo. It's kind of got that already.
With more headlines. Journey to the Lost Lands.
The hell? Ark?
Become a legendary Turok warrior
Oh,
in this intergalactic
wait, what?
action shooter.
Wait, what? Turok's getting new games in 2026? I did not see that one happening.
To stop an alien threat from destroying all human life, you'll journey solo or with a team of warriors online and battle all sorts of primal creatures
Okay,
in
so that actually
ferocious
good.
combat. Swap between first-person and third-person perspectives as you unleash weapons, melee attacks, and special abilities to devastate foes. Extract DNA from fallen enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal, evolve your mantle, and unlock even more abilities called Echo Sinks to gain a greater edge in combat. As you venture across breathtaking worlds,
I like
you'll
the
unravel
world
the
looking.
mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving humanity.
So,
Turok,
is this a reboot slash remake? Like a reboot of the Civ franchise? Because if so, that's kind of neat.
Origins launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall.
I still have the games on the 64.
Uncover the truth of Xanadu.
Never heard of it.
In a Japan where Kyoto is the capital, another world exists that's encroaching on our own. A world where monsters roam free.
Okay, so
A boy named Ray must use his newly awakened powers against the threat as he joins Hirosaka Academy, a school for gifted students. The
this is just the plot of half the animes already, it feels like.
Academy's goal? Conquer Xanadu, the great labyrinth rumored to be the origin of this other world. While traversing the labyrinth, hone your abilities and reshape the terrain to expand the
It's
range of your
A
exploration.
2D scroller?
Then, take on dangerous enemies in 3D action RPG combat.
Okay.
Use your powers to overcome foes.
So it plays like Mega Man X7, got it.
Outside the labyrinth, improve your stats. And spend time with your friends as you
Nah.
prepare to conquer Xanadu. The battle between man and monster begins. Discover the truth when Kyoto Xanadu launches on the Nintendo Switch 2
No
and
thanks.
Nintendo Switch systems this summer.
Never even heard of the company.
Check out these anime-style games.
You just announced showed a bunch, you butthole.
It's time to evolve in the latest Digimon
Nah, I'm
story
good.
game. One
I haven't seen anything Digimon related to until either the movie or one of the other movies. I don't remember. I just vaguely remember very little of it because, as I said before, my memory is very much shot.
day, a powerful blast causes the world to collapse and sends you 8 years into the past
Huh.
with over 450 Digimon to collect.
Hold on. Who's the purple succubus looking one? That's all I care about.
Adventure through the human world and digital world to save the future. And on Nintendo Switch 2, you can select quality mode, playing in 4K at
cares?
30 frames per
4K is. I know there's gonna be people out there gonna give me shit, but it's just like, who cares? It's just numbers. as long as the game's fun and playable, I do not care what the resolution is. Seeing that my resolution on all my screens is limited to 1080, it just means I have that much more performance overhead. But no, it's just like, I get it, 4K is the new standard because of the TVs and stuff, but like, even my TV is only a 32 inch, there's no point.
Second, or performance mode, playing in full HD at 60 frames per second.
Huh.
Digimon Story Time Stranger launches on the
Physical and
Nintendo
Flash
Switch 2
digital.
and Nintendo Switch systems July 10th. Pre-orders
Hey.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
As long as they're physical releases, I
An
don't care.
adventure set high in the sky
Granblue.
is soaring in. Form your party from a roster of over 20 characters, each with their own fighting style. Channel the power of teamwork and summon mighty primal
I literally know nothing about Granblue, just that it exists. So, sorry.
beasts to vanquish your enemies. You can also team up in local or online multiplayer.
I love it!
Grand Blue Fantasy, Relink, Endless Ragnarok.
You know what game I'd love to see get a remaster slash like extended version is Final Fantasy Explorers for the Switch too. Like I get it with 3DS game, but come on. I know. Like, but instead of doing the chibi form, you could actually make it like normal style graphics kind of thing, and I think it would do well.
Launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 9th.
But hey, that's just me. Making Explorers
The
definitive.
latest Monster Hunter Stories game is flying in.
I legit keep forgetting Monster Hunter's a thing because I've never really looked at the games.
Your monster allies, called Monsties, can learn special
Monsties.
abilities through a ceremony called the Rite of Channeling. Raise your Monsties as you travel the world, the lands,
I'm sorry, I can't take you seriously if you're calling them Monsties. It just sounds weird.
lie on the brink of disaster. Monsters are on the verge of extinction, and the riders trying to save the world will have to contend with
Palutania
an
Dragon,
even
but Monster
greater
Hunter
threat.
version.
Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection soars onto Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th.
Nah, I'm good.
A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased.
I do like games that do
New
that though.
titles are joining the archives.
Huh? The what?
Rave Racer, published by Namco
Never
in
heard of it.
1995, speeds into the Arcade Archives 2 lineup. Aim for first place in a race against your rivals.
Looks like it came out in the
And
Sega Saturn
Get
time.
ready for a new line of home console titles. Console Archives is on the way.
Huh?
Doraemon,
This is an NES game?
Sonic Wings Special,
I have no idea what the heck this is. I've seen plenty of games
and
like
more
this.
will be released over time.
What? What?
The first wave of Console Archives titles includes Cool Borders and Ninja Gaiden 2, The Dark Sword of Chaos.
Oh boy.
These titles will be available on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Huh. No, I don't care about Scott Pilgrim at all. Another Eden Begins. Eh. Reanimal. Never heard of that one. Interesting, though. Put some pants on, wrestlers. Really? Really? It's basically Star Trek Voyager across the unknown. That's basically Fallout Shelter, but Star Trek themed. With a bit more. I forgot this game existed. I say that because Disney hasn't done anything like in ages, it feels like. PJ, more realistic golf game. Do this set? Hold set? I don't know. Goat Simulator 3.
Wake up, little June.
Where are you hiding? Let's make some noise.
I don't know how to feel with that one. Tales of Arise. There's too many Tales of games at this point that I just cannot care anymore. At first, like, oh yeah, Tales of Symphonia, Cool Beans, and all that, and then it's just like Tales of Symphonia 2, and then Tales of the Abyss, and it's just like, stop. Tales of, those Super Nintendo and Game Boy Advance ones and everything else, like, stop. Okay.
We found another body. I need your
Resident
eyes
Evil.
on the crime scene.
9. I won't be playing it on the Switch, I'll be
When
playing
a
on
string
PC.
of mysterious deaths occurs across America, FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft is captured by the suspect while investigating the case.
I think the favorite scene's gonna make me shit myself.
What did you do to me?
Is this the first time we've heard her talk? Oh, fuck is that?
In her attempt to escape,
Oh.
Grace comes up
You're fucking gross.
against unknown threats. A limited supply of healing items and ammunition are at her disposal.
Limited. So is this going back to like classic RE difficulty, that means?
Will she confront the threats head on or save her ammo for the next encounter?
That's
For
basically
Grace,
the premise.
impending doom is always close
I
at
hate
hand.
that.
Meanwhile, another agent working for an anti-bioterrorism organization is also on the case. Leon
Oh, well,
S. Kennedy.
spoilers, Leon.
6 survivors at Raccoon City Hall, dead from the same thing.
With his physical prowess, Leon can parry an opponent's
Really?
attack, then strike to break the stunned opponent's stance.
How? Dude is a geriatric at this point in the timeline. How is he like a super soldier still? Or is he? Hopefully that they gave a lore drop on why he's still able to do this. Like he is like grandpa age now.
In close quarters combat, he can fire from a distance using handguns and rifles.
Okay, we already knew
Use
this.
an enemy's weapon against them. Leon has a varied arsenal of attacks at his disposal. This game features both third-person and first-person camera perspectives.
Interesting.
And you can change your perspective at any time.
Interesting.
There are multiple difficulty options available, including a mode for less experienced players that features aim assist.
Huh.
Guide Grace as she attempts to escape unprecedented terrors, and Leon, who relies on strength to carve his own path. What will they discover when their fates intertwine?
Well,
Resident Evil Requiem launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, February 27th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard and Resident Evil Village will also be
Can you just-
available the same
can't they just call them by their natural numbers, 7 and 8? It's just easier.
day. Horror-filled excitement awaits, whether you play these games or Resident Evil Requiem first. Plus, a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller featuring original art is releasing alongside the games. Amiibo figures
Okay, that's interesting that the game has amiibo support. I was gonna say though, like I'm still using my Hori controller from my Switch 1. It works just fine on the Switch 2.
Figures of Grace and Leon will also be available
They
this
look kind
summer.
of
You can scan them to receive in-game weapon skins.
oh, just skins. Meh.
Resident Evil Requiem, the latest entry in the Resident Evil series, is launching later this month.
実ならゲームチャットあれは
You can also look forward to a creator's voice video featuring a member of the Resident
I
Evil
don't-
Requiem development
I just
team.
wanna go into it
The video will
blind,
release in the
possible.
near future. Next is our last announcement.
Last one.
Hey
eh?
everybody, from all of us
Oh.
here at Bethesda
Why do you still have a job, Todd? Also, why is Bethesda's studio so ugly? It just looks like an abandoned warehouse now. It's been painted.
Game Studios. If you're like us, Nintendo has meant so much to you from your early days of gaming to now. It was incredible for us to partner on the original Switch, and it was
Okay.
just such a great piece of
But you didn't bring too much out on the original Switch, not gonna lie, guys.
hardware and also so personal when you play. We're excited to finally bring a number of our franchises
what
for
are you
the first time
bringing?
to Nintendo. We hope you all enjoy the journey.
We knew Fallout 4 was coming.
Vault Dwellers, welcome home. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is emerging on Nintendo Switch 2. Scavenge, shoot, build, and create alliances
Okay, it still looks decent on the Switch too, though. I will give it that.
as you reshape the wasteland.
I know. Some people are gonna be like, but sure, that game's old. It came out blah 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 blah. Yeah, well, it still looks better than half the shit that comes out now.
And what remains of civilization. Every choice matters. Fancy yourself a smooth talker or pining to pump up your power armor? Choose from hundreds of perks that fit your playstyle. Every road leads somewhere new. From the heart of Diamond
Now, if this has a physical ever release, I will get the physical release.
City to the shadowy corners of forgotten vaults, the Commonwealth is packed with stories waiting to be uncovered. In addition to the base game, experience 6 official expansions and over 150 Creation Club items to expand your adventure. Grab your Pip-Boy and traverse the wasteland in Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, launching on Nintendo Switch 2,
It's all digital.
February 24th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
The year is 1937.
Really?
Sinister forces are on the hunt for an ancient power,
Wasn't this game also kind of meh?
and only one person can stop them.
Watch me.
Embark on a globe-trotting cinematic adventure in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, set between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade. Indy will journey
I was gonna say, could they not get the rights for Harrison Ford's likeness? Because that didn't look, at first, didn't look anything like him.
around the world to uncover the mystery behind the Great Circle. From the pyramids of Giza to the sunken temples of Sukhothai and beyond. Use your wits to infiltrate historic areas and solve fiendish puzzles. Or use your whip to face off against dangerous foes and explore a world full of daring escapes and unforgettable encounters. Adventure calls when Indiana Jones and the Great Circle launches on
good.
Nintendo Switch 2, May 12th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Explore the vast landscape of Cyrodiil in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion
Ew,
Remastered.
no thanks.
Experience this renowned open-world RPG now on a Nintendo system for the first time.
Hopefully they patched the memory issues that it had. I know PC people
Freely
have
customize
problems.
your character to match your playstyle. Then adventure amongst an unforgettable cast of characters.
By the grace of the gods,
Oh my God, what the hell did they do?
Tamriel as her ruler.
He looks worse now than he did in the original. What the fuck? Did they do the Emperor? No, but seriously, why didn't they remaster Morrowind first? Because Morrowind needed it more than Oblivion.
And fight back the Daedra to close shut the jaws of Oblivion. master ranged or melee weapons, wield powerful magic, or use stealth skills to best your foes. In this remastered version, character
how I feel
models,
about their looks.
weapons,
They look
even
weird.
rocks and sweet rolls have all been meticulously recreated. Combat animations have also been updated to give them a modernized touch. Plus, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine expansions are included alongside the main story to take your adventure even further. Step through the gates once more when The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered launches on the
Again.
Nintendo Switch 2 system.
You want to get me interested in these things? Physical release, ZeniMax or Bethesda. I want physical.
This year.
That should be it then.
We hope you're excited for these games from Bethesda Softworks.
No, not really. If they were physical, I'd be even more excited. Like, yeah. Like, yeah, I would totally rebuy Fallout 4 again. Just to have it on the go. I know some people like, but there's the Steam Deck, Sean. It's like the Steam Deck is just overpriced in my opinion. And everything's overpriced now. So far, the only game I'm really jumping out to me in this whole thing was Turok Origins.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, I feel like I said, I went into this expecting nothing, and I kind of got nothing. Well, whatever. And there's some games that are still on the Switch 1, which should have Switch 2 versions, but who knows if that'll happen or not. We'll see. Anyways, that's all for now. Until the next one. Bye.